gonna rock this out today. We're gonna just have fun, play. I played a Cabal Coffers list the other day. Just kind of grind and see what it's like. It's almost like a mono black control list, but it's grindy. It does really well. There's plenty of times where my brain would be like doing too much thinking and the clock would run out on me. So like I've got a little bit more reps behind me to kind of understand what the deck is trying to do. We didn't play against any energy last time, so I'm interested to see if it works out this time. We fight against energy to see how it works. We played against Storm, Goryo's Vengeance, Birthing Yawgmoth, Dimir Murktide, and Through the Breach. Those are the 5 decks that we played against. Beat Storm, beat Goryo's Vengeance, like crushed them. Birthing Yawg, we got comboed out both times before we could assemble enough stuff to disrupt them and mess with them. Dimir Murktide, very close, won a game. They won game 1, we won game 2, and then they were able to outgrind us for game 3. Through the Breach, again, same kind of deal. They won game 1, we won game 2, and they were able to outgrind us. They were able to. We kept shredding a lot of their stuff. Using our wonderful, where is it, Stone Brain to start stripping away things, and they eventually were able to land an Ulamog as the game got on longer and longer, and made it much tougher on us. So I've adjusted my list a little bit more. I've decided to try out 3 Bowmasters in here. Works really well against like just the 1 toughness stuff. If I run into energy, works really well if I'm fighting against the Dimir Murktide players again, because they're just drawing cards. Also works surprisingly well against Yawgmoth players because they are also drawing cards when they start comboing off, and we can start pinging and messing with their stuff that way. So we're going to try out this list. I'm also trying one of Haunting Echoes in here. I was running a different card for my 5 drop here and just I wasn't liking it as much. So I'm trying out the one of Haunting Echoes. If you don't know Haunting Echoes, it's a weird card, but because we're constantly disrupting and killing, like I'm hitting things with Thoughtseize and Fatal Pushes and consuming Corruptions, and I'm trying to kill a bunch of stuff, my goal is to just strip away even more. Like some people will run Surgicals and things like this, but this is getting rid of everything except for non-basic lands. So I want to try that out and see how that works today. So let's play a match. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. We won the die roll, so would we like to go first? Yes, we would. This is a really risky hand to keep. So we'll mulligan it. That is even worse. Guess we're going to be going to 5. How many lands do we run in the deck? 26. So we shouldn't have this kind of issues. That means like our next hand's going to be full of lands. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's yeah, what did I just say? Our next hand will be full of lands. Okay, we'll keep it. It's a keepable. All right. We will get rid of our 1 demolition and get rid of. I really like all those, but Cling to Dust is, assuming we're not playing against Goryo's. We don't know what we're up against. I was like, the other option is to get rid of the Swamp here, but that's also risky because we are on Cabal Coffers. So let's hope we're not fighting Goryo's. That's what we're gonna say, huh? Let's do that. All right. This will enter tap. We're trying these out. I like these a lot as options because we get access to black mana off it, and then we also are. I don't need to stop on the upkeep right now. We also can pay 2 mana to do things like field. Oh, okay. We're playing against a Tron deck. Hello, Tron deck. What if you did not have access to that Tron land? And another Profane Tutor that we can use. All Is Dust is imprinted. Mind Stone. Yeah, so if you haven't played against Tron, it's Artifact Toolbox deck. Very heavy on choices here. So we're going to do this. We're going to see what you're hiding with the 3 cards you've got left. We'll get rid of that. We do always get to see information about what they've got here. All right, now we'll cast this. Yeah, what's nice is this still gives me black mana because I picked black mana from it, but I can get 2 off of it to help me activate my Cabal Coffers, as well as help me activate my lands that will destroy my opponent's stuff. But let's see. Urza Saga, that's fine. We're not worried about that. Fatal Push doesn't really help us here, but another Mind Stone. So let's mark down. We've seen Urza Saga. The last card they've got left is the Power Plant. Cabal Coffers. So this is the, hey, we have 2 black mana. I don't know. We're doing it just because we can. All right, we got to keep them off of mana for as long as possible. They've got 1, 2, 3. They'll pop the map here to go find, I don't know, another Tron land would be my guess. I mean, they'll start making threats off of this Urza Saga. Oh, they get another Urza Saga. Okay. We could just keep them disrupted here and tutor up another land. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Yes, that's fine. Cast without paying its mana cost. All right. Yeah, so we could go for that and just keep disrupting them and blow up their Urza Saga here. The other option is to just get Karn and start stripping away their threats. But that's like all of our mana. I feel like we should just keep blowing up their stuff with this first one and then use the second one to get something. If they make a creature from it, that's fine. We have ways to kill the creature. Use this ability. Yes, we will use this ability. All right. Okay, so we don't know what's in their hand anymore. Cast, kill this, do that. All right. Yeah, this one will get Karn. Okay. Let's see. Is he going to use his Mind Stones to do the Urza Saga stuff? Which would make sense. Oh, he's not. Oh, interesting. All right, so let's do liquid metal coating here. Play liquid metal coating. Now we are going to set a stop here. We will probably end up... No, we won't end up losing that, but that's okay. we're fine. We're going to stop him from being able to use Ugin's Labyrinth here on his turn. We're okay if he's doing this here. He can tutor up an artifact. That's fine. We have enough swamps that we can kill whatever he makes. All right, let's kill this. Now we're hellbound. We got no cards left. But we're going to go get like a worm coil or something like that on our next Karn find. But we needed to kill that one specifically so we can make sure that we can keep our Karn alive for this turn. All right, now we are off to the races, if you will. Let's get a worm coil engine. Cast a worm coil engine. And we are done. You will not be using that land anymore. Next turn we could start popping his lands so we can turn them into artifacts and plus with Karn here, and then because they have 0 converted mana costs, they're dead. And he saw that, so it's like, yeah, that worked out great for us. Okay, I'm okay with how things are looking. Fatal Push, I'm fine with us keeping in. We only have 2 of in the board or in the main board here because of that situation where it was like, yeah, we needed to kill those Karnstrucks, so maybe the Sheldred's Edict is probably okay to bring in, but I'm pretty fine with how things are looking here. Yeah, this seems great. We have a turn 1 Citadel, turn 2 Field, turn 3 Demolition. Oh, he's got the Devourer of Destiny. So this is that like beginning of your upkeep. You get to look at your top 4 cards, keep one on top, and be able to get rid of the other 3. What did he get rid of? A mine, a tower, and a Sundering Titan. Okay. Power plant. Map. Fine. We still got to stop him. Pass turn. It's gonna be a tough one here. There's the tower. There's the power plant. Okay, so we know he's got. All right. He's gotten rid of a mine. He's gotten rid of a tower. So we're gonna kill the tower here. And then with our last, we'll Thoughtseize him. Our swamp that we get. So he's going to go get another land, which is fine. But we know there's 2 towers gone already. So he gets another tower. Interesting. Do they have basics now? Are they running a basic in their board? Okay. What do you hide him? Okay. Emrakul, Kozilek's Command, Mind Stone. We're going to get rid of the Kozilek's Command here, but first, I'm going to... here's one tip for playing on Magic Online. Take a screenshot, put it over in MS Paint so you have it on your second window so you know what's going on. I mean, we get it like here so we know as well, but sometimes I just like to double check and look back at things and go, oh, okay, yeah, you have all those. Got it. So he's going to play his tower. He's going to play a Mind Stone here, which is fine. We'll blow up the tower next turn. We're keeping him off of towers. So no more tower, no more Mind Stone. He's played the Mind Stone. Yeah. He says, I've had enough. I'm not playing through this game. So that's the power of this deck, I guess. Sometimes you get to sit here and play against Tron and just strip away their lands, and which is really nice. So let's try it out. Little risky, but we've got the Sunken Ruin Demolition. We can't turn one Thoughtseize, but we can turn two Thoughtseize, and then we've got basically everything else that we can play from there. So let's see how this goes. Oh, interesting. Are we playing a mirror matchup? That would be great. I don't know how well I would do in that situation, but we'll play our Demolition Field, but I do want to Thoughtseize him here because I don't know what he's doing, and this gives me at least a little bit of information about what's going on. Oh. Okay. He's on this weird Goryo's plan. Alright. So we're going to get rid of Goryo's Vengeance here. Okay. Interesting. Does this... are they able to play this? Ew. Don't like that. Probably not. They can't cast it on yeah. Okay. So they're on a crazy plan here. It's this crazy Goryo's plan. And they played another Hive Mind. Or Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Not Hive Mind. That's a whole different card. Yeah, look at my hand. Look what I've got. Oh, they're... Oh. Oh, wait a minute. They're getting themselves. Okay. Shuffle your graveyard in. Alright, so they don't have this. So, okay, they're playing that. That's fine. Alright. I have the cookbook. What a strange deck this is. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's blow this up. Okay. They've used Thoughtseize. I don't care about that. Let's cast this, killing this. Alright. Have your cookbook, that's fine. Alright, let's start by killing this before we do anything else. We'll just keep collecting swamps here. Yes, I will use this ability. Play my field here. Alright. Emrakul and Toxic Deluge. So this is what their hand now is. Okay. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, you may do that. I will do this. Okay. Do this, and this, and do that. And we'll start attacking. Yeah, this is why I've added the Orcish Bowmasters in here to help give me more of a clock. And messes with people that might be drawing stuff. Another cookbook. So we're going to discard. Yep, yeah. Make a food. Play Asmo. That's fine. Yes, that's fine. Play another cookbook. Alright, 3 toughness. Can't really do anything here, so we just sort of pass the turn. Create a food, that's fine. Alright. Problem is he'll be able to just keep bringing this back and everything, so we do trade at some point. Six damage. Yep. Sacrifice 2 foods. Okay. Let's block here. Declare blockers. Play another one. Create a food. Create another food. Alright, so what is this doing? When an artifact you control enters, you may return this from your graveyard to your hand. So, okay, alright. Deal 6 damage to it. That's fine. Here, sacrifice a creature. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. There you go. Do that. We're hellbent again, but we're not going to be for long. I don't know why it doesn't show me when it returns, like, up here, that creature that he keeps returning back. Seems weird to me. So he doesn't have this swamp. He has that creature and he has this. But he's already used these. So he can't get Asmo back right now. He can't get it till next turn. So we're okay. I guess, is he going to play the creature? Okay, he is. Alright. Alright. So we're going to go get Karn. One, two, three, four. Here's Karn. Those are cute artifacts you have there. It would be a shame if you are no longer able to use those. What do we want to get? Liquid metal coating here, probably. Let's get that. Alright, get yourself a land. You have one card, it's Emrakul. I don't know how you're cheating that into play, but you're not. We really need to like start getting our big mana stuff, but that's okay. I can block. You have no trample. So we have Emrakul and a random card. Let's see what the random card is. Oh, okay. Street Wraith. Well, that hurts more. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. I feel like we just still get ourselves set up here. Oblivion Stone is probably the safer bet because it just wipes everything out. Or we try to race him and go with the Wormcoil engine. I feel like Oblivion Stone is kind of the way to go. Let's do that. Here's an Oblivion Stone. We're not going to play our Liquid Metal Coating. We're not going to play our Bowmaster. We're just going to kind of sit and relax right now. They're going to end up killing Karn because of the Swamp Walk. But that's okay. We'll blow up all of his stuff. Alright, it's going to die anyway, so there's nothing we can do about it. We don't need a block. And now he can start doing this stuff. Bring back Asmo, that's fine. Discard a card, create a food, and he could discard and cast Asmo, which he probably won't here. All right. All right, let's just blow everything up here. Kill it all. We didn't get a land or anything to kind of manipulate our stuff, but let's just do like a hard reset. We're both at 12 life. We get to do Profane Tutor next turn. We have Shadow of a Doubt, Liquid Metal Coating. Like, Liquid Metal Coating is not a card we need at the moment. Will become beneficial later. We know he's got an Asmo. back in hand. Ah, okay. That's fine. Go get another cookbook. Play your cookbook. Turn. Doesn't really help us here. We'll do that. All right, let's just do this now. We'll do damage so you can't attack me with that at least. Go ahead, look at my hand. Get rid of my Shadow of Doubt. So we're fighting against Asmo Food. Looking like we're going to lose game 1. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to block here because he has the cookbook in hand, so it's like that doesn't do anything for us. Yep, there's another one. Game 2 is going to be a little bit easier because we're going to have access to like Dothy and stuff like that, but he's got a cookbook, so he'll play the cookbook, bringing back his whirling dervishes or oval chases daredevils. So he's got 3 there. Yeah, so that's why like Dothy's going to be huge game 2. Now that we know what he's doing. All right, shall we get a Karn here? Two, 3, 4. So if we get something now, I kind of just want to do this, actually. Let's just do this. So we can play Worm Coil after this. Like, we can always sacrifice Karn to do that, but like stopping him from being able to activate Underworld Cookbook, the food token, like it's pretty helpful. Because he won't be able to make 2 in order to use Asmo's ability. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Because we could just minus next turn and play Worm Coil Engine. That's fine. Play that. Doesn't hurt us. Okay. One, two, three, four. I could deal 1 damage or something. Yeah, let's just play it smart. Go get Worm Coil Engine. Play Worm Coil Engine. All right. Okay, Profane Tutor. Nice. We both have Profane Tutors. Luckily, Karn has enough loyalty that even if he swings all out at it, we're okay. Okay. Let's see. We have this, so we're safe here. Let's start out by moving to combat. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Blow up another land. Oh, this also helps protect Karn from dying. Yeah, he has to... One more turn for his Profane Tutor. So it's like he doesn't have a way, hopefully, to kill Sheldred. Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. Okay, we want Dothy Voidwalkers in here. We want our Narcomenches in here. We could go for this too. All right. Bowmasters were good for like delaying, but they're not necessarily what we need to be doing. We're basically replacing it with the removal side of things of like anti-graveyard stuff. I'm going to also get rid of one of my March here. That seems good. That seems like a good way to go. Here's all my graveyard hate. You know, we've got Haunting Echoes. Let's see if we can kind of speed through things and get enough mana to go. We're going to have to be mindful of the clock. This is the downside to this of like, you have 30 minutes. Do I have 30 minutes? I don't want 30 minutes. It was fine. We got mana. We've got Karn. Like, we're gonna start going. We're not doing anything to stop you here. Ugh, that hurts. Like, get rid of Karn here. Makes perfect sense. All right. We're in this awkward spot where we just kind of have to, like, let them do their thing for a little bit. No Asmo. Interesting. All right. We've got a Shadow of Doubt now that I don't want to use unless they try to search using Urza Saga. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, we have 3 mana off of the Cabal Coffers. That's fine. Make a dude. All right. Let's start out by casting this to get rid of this. Let's see how he deals with it. All right. Oh, yeah, by the way, you cannot search your library this turn. Make another friend, which doesn't hurt us. Okay. Do this first. Fatal pushes. Alright, so let's get rid of your... Hold on. He's going to end up being able to fatal push our Sheldred. That's fine. It's going to be a little bit before he can do that, so we're going to do this. We're not that worried about his fatal push at the moment. He has no way to do it all in one turn with the cards that are in his hand. And now we have a clock going. Next turn we get the 1 ring. So 2 fatal pushes and an Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. He's able to... Okay, he can get rid of it this turn. If he discards something to do it. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Boo. Let's blow up this. So 3 mana. We'll get another mana. Yes, we're giving him the chance to fatal push it. It's fine. He's got to do it anyway. But us just continuing to generate more is better for us in the long run. All right, activate, use your fatal push, do your thing. That's fine. Bam, bam, bam. Let's draw some cards. Awesome. That's going to be huge for us. All right, so he's used 1 fatal push. Like, we could have done it differently to make him actually go through the steps of having to create the food by discarding something. And you know, we kind of gave it to him for free there. It's fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. Now, he can't do anything this turn other than, what, play a land if he has it, and he doesn't. So that's good for us. That's fine. We lose a life. All right, let's do this. We're going to make a swamp. Let's make a lot of mana. Let's do this. Let's just get a worm coil here. Do this. And pass. Oh, does he got the Asmo now? He did the cycling. Gets another land. That's fine. I can't get a second thing off of it. Yes, do this first. That's fine. All right, let's get rid of the last fatal push you have. Let's play... Oop, hold on. Use this, do this, make a lot of mana. 7 mana. I'll play this. Four, 5, 6, and this. Uptick. No targets. Pass turn. Now what will you do in this situation? So he's got, yeah, nothing. Yeah, there we go. All right. Was stuck with Ulamog and Emrakul in his hand. I like the Asmo deck, though. It was very cool. He was getting a good set of advantage there in game 1. Really grindy. We got to see kind of what the deck was trying to do. Game 2 there, we were able to really just kind of get all the stuff. Like game 1 was a lot of just like, all right, let's understand what your deck is trying to do so we know how to fight against it, and it worked out really well for us that way. So now we're able to bring in a bunch of sideboard stuff. So like that's kind of the fun of this deck, is it's such a big brain deck of like, I am a control deck without running Counterspell.